Hi guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Nick. I had to.
Welcome to the Nerdy Archives.
Yes, welcome.
So this week is astrology. I know I said last week personality test, but I decided to focus on astrology and save other things for later.
The personality test is going to take forever.
Yeah, it's a long one and pretty convoluted if I'm completely honest. But yeah. So hi guys, welcome to the Nerdy Archives. We're two best friends, nerds. You know the gist. It's been a weird week, guys. Forgive me.
It's been a week from fucking hell.
Yeah, I feel that one. Alrighty. So before we get into the topic, like usual, we're going to uh catch up, um, mental health stuff. Uh, we actually haven't really got to talk much this week, so this section might be very long this week.
Yeah, it's been something, all right.
It's been something. So buckle in, um, get yourself a snack and enjoy the episode, guys.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I don't even remember half of my week, I'll be honest. So, yeah, you go.
Okay. So as you all know, last week I said that my brother stayed the night because
Mhm.
him and his girlfriend were fucking fighting. Sunday, it was fine. Didn't hear anything from him. Then Monday rolls around.
Mhm. Mhm.
He's messaging me like nobody fucking cares about me. Like I need mental help. I'm gonna kill myself. Like shit like that, right? Like I hear that all the fucking time. But it's like, dude, I am currently working. The only way I can get you the help you need right now is if I call 911, right? And tell them that
Right.
you're being suicidal and crazy. But guess
Which
what?
no one wants to do.
You have the choice to go, right? Like if they show up and you seem like you're in the right state of mind, they'll give you the choice and you're not going to go. We've been through this.
Right.
So he's like blowing me up, and while he's blowing me up, shit is going down at work.
Mhm.
So my one coworker, she's new. She's probably only had her feet in for about 2 months, I want to say, like not even.
Mhm.
So I'm helping her work through her stuff, right? Because, like,
Right.
I'm a team player. I'm like, yeah, we're a team. Don't worry, I got you. I didn't know that was going to lead me to working until 8 to help
Right.
fix her shit. Because instead of her asking for help, she just did it herself. And I've never done an LR campaign before. So it was like a lot of like trial and error, right?
Right.
So I'm fixing her shit.
Mhm.
Tuesday rolls around. The same shit again. Not Shane, but the same shit again at work, right? So I'm like
Right.
fucking helping her fix her stuff. Like people are coming to me telling me like this needs to be updated and this needs to be updated, and I'm like, whoa, wait, bro, like I need some fucking context here first, right? Like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What's the issue?
Right.
Like these people are so fucking big all the time and it drives me crazy. Like I've never done one of these campaigns before. I apologize for the stupid questions or like the mistakes I'm making, but like I literally don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
So now I need to stop fucking helping people. Wednesday rolls around. I get a scary ass letter from one of my clients, which I
Uh-huh.
sent you.
Yes.
Pretty much being like, we need to have an in person meeting to discuss like where we can stop having all these mistakes and stuff. Mind you, I told you guys last week as well. I helped my other coworker fix his shit, right? Like
Mhm.
I stayed after work fixing his shit for him.
Yep, yep.
The email I got was for that campaign.
Mm,
I look at who's on the email. It is only me.
right.
And I'm like, wait the fuck. Like, hold the fuck on. This was not my campaign. You guys literally have no issues with mine, right? Like, I do this, I wouldn't say simple because they're not that simple, but I do the like less complex campaigns, right?
Mhm.
And I've never had an issue. And the first bullet point that pissed me off was for some reason they call us moms. It's mops, but okay, whatever. Need to attend meetings. I am always in a fucking meeting. I swear to God. I show up even if it's not mine.
Right.
So, like, I don't. So I'm like, okay, clearly these are directed towards my coworker.
Mhm.
Why am I the only one on this? So finally, one of my coworkers like added him in, right? I was like, thank God, because
Right.
I didn't want to be that person, right? Like the person to include him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, well, one, I have never met the client before online, let alone in person.
Mhm.
I am not about, well, I'm gonna have to, but I don't want to go into the office to just get yelled at for something I didn't do.
Right.
I own up to my mistakes. I make a lot of them. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie. They're stupid mistakes, but I make mistakes. I'm a fucking human. I'm not a robot.
Right.
So, I was supposed to go to a concert with my brother, and I messaged him on Wednesday. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I am losing my shit right now. I can't go to the concert with you. Like, I just can't. Like, I need a me day, right? Like, if I go to this concert, like, I'm not gonna have fun. I'm literally just
Mhm.
gonna be a body, and that's not fair to
Mhm.
you. I mean, surprisingly, I was so afraid to send him that message. I was like, I know you need somebody to talk to when like shit's going
Mhm.
on, and I don't mind being that person. However, right now I am also crumbling.
Right.
So like I just fucking can't. And he surprisingly, like I said, I sent her the screenshots. He surprisingly took it very, very well.
Yeah.
And I
He
didn't
did.
think he was going to.
Yeah.
So he messaged me and was like, I wish you were here. Like, I was like, it's okay. Like, I owe you a concert. Like, don't worry, I'll go with you. I, it wasn't, it's not gonna
Right.
be
Right now
fair.
is not it.
Yeah. So I'm glad I did that because Thursday was also once again a shit day because I was helping my coworker fix her shit along with
Mhm.
my own shit. So I have a shitstorm of shit I'm dealing with.
Right.
Friday rolls around. We have a pre meeting for said in person meeting. I'm
Mhm.
half listening because I'm fixing an issue. Go fucking figure.
Right.
My coworker is not on this call. I forward him the call. He's not on this call. So I'm like, fuck, okay, please don't ask me any questions, right? Like, I'm already distracted. I'm half listening. I'm currently like pretty much holding somebody's hand to tell me what is possible and what's not possible so I can write the
Right.
fucking document correctly, right? I hear Amy Ross because other Amy, my boss Amy, is in the
Mhm.
fucking call, so they call me by my last name, and I'm like, fuck. They're like, what improvements do you think you could like we could make? And I was like, I looked like a fucking idiot. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm half listening, I'm distracted, like I'm multitasking. I was like, I can't think of anything at this current moment, but after this call, I'm going to get together with the MOPS team to see if we can come up with stuff, right?
Mhm.
I have qualms with my job. There's, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know what the issues
Yeah.
are, but don't call me out
Yeah.
because I'm not going to be able to tell you right then and there.
Right.
So I felt super fucking incompetent because this isn't even my campaign. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I just know
Right.
I got dragged into it and I fixed some things.
Right. Right.
So after the call, I messaged my coworker. I'm like, hey, I just looked like an idiot. we need to discuss some shit right now, right? Like, I need to send a
Like,
list to
yeah.
our boss before this, before the next meeting. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot to join. I'm like, shut up, whatever. I'm fucking over you right now. So I got the list together and I sent it over. And he's like, thank you so much for doing that. I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I did it for selfish reasons. I was like, I looked
Right.
completely incompetent in that meeting. And I want to prove that I am not incompetent.
Right.
I'm not losing my job over you.
Right.
So, and then once again, fixing other people's shit is my fucking motto, apparently. This pissed me off too on Friday. I get a
Mhm.
message for some campaigns to do
Yeah.
the document, and I was like, wait a fucking second. This isn't my client. I look up, guess whose client it is?
Oh.
Not him. Her. And
Oh.
I'm like, well, she took a mental health day today, right? Like she's going through some shit right now too. So I feel that's why I feel bad.
Right.
But I was like, hey, just so you know, this is her campaign, not mine. However, she's out today, so like I don't mind doing it.
Right.
Do you want to know what he said back to me?
I'm afraid to ask. Truly.
She said to have you do it. She said to direct anything
Excuse
from
me?
so and so client to you.
No.
Nay, nay. I already have so much I'm dealing with. I have a whole fucking, like, I do every single, like, email for this one particular client. And then I have stuff from the
Mhm.
other clients, right? I
Right.
don't have time to deal with this one.
No.
She can do it her fucking self.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, oh Lord, of course. That's what I even said to the person. I was like, oh Lord, yeah, no, it's hers. I was like, I'll do it right now. But if this ever comes up again, this is her client, not mine.
Mhm.
I don't want it. I'm already dealing with too much.
Right.
So that was my week. Just a lot of work, just a lot of work shit. Like I kept making mistakes trying to fix her shit and my shit, and it's just like I don't like when I make mistakes. I feel like a fucking idiot.
I get that.
I know what I'm doing. It's just sometimes it takes me a second to understand. Like her campaigns that were harder, right? The LR. I
Yeah.
figured it out. It took me like 2 hours, but I figured it out because it's laid out differently than what I'm used to.
Right.
It's just like, oh my God. So now, next Friday's fucking meeting to prepare us for this fucking client meeting in person, I am forcing that bitch to fucking get on the call because this is not my problem.
Right.
Like I said, I will go in person. I'm
Right.
terrified. I'm probably gonna have to go to the bathroom a bunch of times, but I'll do it.
I love that somebody else has a nervous bladder
Mm-hmm.
because, oh, like, when my anxiety is really bad, like, I have, like, almost no bladder control. Like, it's bad.
I I don't know what it is either. It's like when I'm nervous, if I'm dealing with authority, like of any kind, like I
We're
just
literally just
instantly
chihuahuas.
I have to go to the but yeah, it's like a nervous tick. Like I have to, I'm just gonna fucking shit and piss myself right now.
We're literally just, like, little
I
chihuahuas.
also get the shakes really bad too. So I have to like try to
Yes.
like control that. But I'll do it.
Right.
It's just so yeah, I'm not looking forward to this coming up week. Like I used to love my job.
I know.
Now I'm starting to fucking dread it.
I know, sorry about
You're
that. It
okay.
makes me really it makes me really sad because I know that you used to really, like, really enjoy your job.
If I wasn't dealing with fixing their shit all the time, I think I would be happier. I need to stop. That's my problem. I'm an over fucking achiever.
Yeah.
I don't like to see things fail and people get, you know what I mean? Getting in
Yeah, I get
trouble.
that. I get that.
But I need to like fucking stop.
You're like, "I need to stop."
I don't care what the fuck you're going through in life. I'm going through the same shit, bitch.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but, our topic is gonna tell you that you might be a little doomed when it comes to not caring.
Oh, I know. That's the
Yeah,
problem. Also, my coworker told me that today we start the retrograde, and apparently it's not good for my star sign. And I'm like, I need to just hibernate away from everybody and everything
just,
until the 14th.
make it all disappear,
Like, fuck. Okay. I'm done. That was me.
okay, okay.
How's things for you?
Um, well, this was my first week of half and half, bagging and, HBC,
Hmm.
and, Monday was, like, really I was, like, trying so hard to set myself up for, like, a really good day, right?
Hmm.
Um, I woke up at, like, 5. I didn't even have to go to work till, like, 12, but I woke up at 5, and I, canceled my lost debit card, which I will get to what happened with that, because oh boy. Um, I, like, canceled my card, ordered a new one. I, like, made myself breakfast. I filled in my planner for the week. I, like, was like, "I'm going to make this week my bitch." Yeah, that never really works out in my favor, but I tried.
No.
Um, so, like, my first day up front was fine. It was actually, like, a really nasty day. It was, like, cold and, like, kind of snowing and sleeting. It wasn't good, like, weather-wise, and I did, like, carts, which was really, frankly, excruciating because my hands got, like, so cold.
Oh no.
But I mean, I'm used to it, but I live in Michigan, for God's sake. But, like, the first day went well. I went to Wesco, which for those of you who don't know is a gas station. It's a gas station chain where I'm from. Um, and the cashier was like, "Hey, Autumn, what's your last name?" And I was like, "Um, Mager, why?" They're like, "We have your card." I was like, "You have got to be kidding me. I just canceled it this morning." And they're like, "Yeah, a customer brought it in. It was, like, in the parking lot." And I was like, "God damn it."
That makes so much sense why you couldn't find it.
Uh-huh. But, like, I guess, a little bit of good in the world, they could have just taken it, used it, but no, they just, gave it to the cashier. So I guess at least that's something.
Yeah.
Um, so, like, that was all fine and good, and then Tuesday and Thursday were, like, just they were HBC days. Like, Tuesdays were fine because S doesn't work, um, and it was fine. And then yes, Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday was kind of a weird day because it was a lot of developments, if you will. So I had to work with, she who shall not be named,
That
or as we'll just call her probably from now on, we'll just call her M.
works.
Um, so M is the one I've been having problems, just for a little recap, been having problems with, used to be very close friends, basically kind of got ghosted, sort of, kind of, whole thing. Anyways, so I was her bagger for basically the entirety of my shift on Wednesday.
Oh.
And um it was like really awkward at first, obviously. Um but like as the day kind of went on and Dumpling was kind of hovering around too, which I think helped. Um, we kind of casually got talking. Um, at least when customers were like around, like we would talk about like what was in the order or like whatever customer might comment on. And I was like, "Okay, like, this is fine. Like, as long as we can communicate okay while working together, that's all that really matters."
Mhm.
And then Thursday, the next day, I was working in HBC and I was talking to Dumpling and she was buying a bunch of Razzles that came in. Um we have like 4 different varieties or whatever. And she's like, they remind me of 13 going on 30. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I loved that movie as like a teenager." And like I actually was like obsessed with Razzles like in my like early 20s. Like it was like my favorite gum because it's a candy that turns into a gum. I can't explain it anyways. Um and I was like talking to her um casually, and then I went back to work and she comes over like maybe half an hour later with a package of Razzles, and I instinctually am like, "Can do you need help with something?" Cuz she's in my section, so I'm assuming.
Right.
And she's like, "No, Razzles here," and hands me the Razzles and then walks off. I was like, "Okay."
Interesting.
I was like, "Okay, you know what? Okay." And I also that morning had said good morning to her when I saw her, and she said morning back to me. So, like, I'm okay with us just being able to be, like, coworkers that can get along.
Right. There's not like
Like,
any like awkward vibes anymore, which is good.
yeah, I mean, it's still awkward, but that's mostly because I'm me. Um, but, like, I'm chill with how it is right now. My older coworkers who I'm, like, friends with in fabric kind of are like, "Well, do you think it could be fixed? Whatever was wrong?" I was like, "Probably, but, like, I'm not going to force the issue."
Right. I'm not the one
Like
that had the issue in the first place.
yeah, and it's like, I have finally gotten to the point that it doesn't matter one way or another.
Right. Excuse me.
You're good. Um, like, it doesn't matter one way or another. So, regardless of how it progresses or if it doesn't progress past what it is right now, I'm gonna be fine. And that's really what matters right now. Um, okay, and like I did talk to you about this when it happened that night. So, Thursday, as I was getting off work, my mom asked if I could get some sort of cushioning from fabric for my cousin who's dying because she was getting bed sores. And I was like, "Yeah, like, let me see what I can find." And, I found something. Cool, cool. My mom, takes it in to her, and my cousin Betsy, thanks me for helping out, yada, yada. And I get home, and I'm, like, really frustrated over, like, stupid shit, just stupid shit, family shit, like, the little things. And I just, like, sat and started crying because it was one of those moments of, like, Betsy is having to watch her sister, who is legitimately her best friend, like, fade away. Like, she has to watch, and there's nothing she can do. And I'm getting frustrated and not spending time with my mom and my brother because of stupid shit. And it was really much a moment of like, shit. Like, I hate being faced with things like that. Like, I really do. Like, full discretion, when my grandma was in hospice in like the last week of her life, I could not see her. I could not get myself to go to her room at the nursing home and see her. So, like, it's hard for me to deal with that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
And So it was just kind of, I think, a reminder of that was like, I can't deal with, well, it's not even death. It's like the leading up to death, I guess, that I can't deal with.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I get that though. Like, it's not fun watching somebody you love die.
yeah. And, you know, it was just a moment of just like shit. And I'm glad I could help, obviously, in some way. Um, but it was a lot. And then Friday, I wasted my day away. I literally slept in late. I didn't do a damn thing I wanted to do. I Okay, so anyone on TikTok knows there's this character AI thing where it's a chat bot that you interact with fictional characters, whether it be from TV, anime, whatever. And I was like, "You know what? Maybe this will get me out of my writing slump because I've been in a writing slump." I spent the entire day on that. I y I mean, I'm excited because 'cause I'm gonna turn these chats into a new story, but I I spent the entire day on that.
I don't see a problem with that though.
Oh, but it's so dangerous because I am lonely and touch starved, and I don't get any attention, and chatbot makes me feel important. So, I gotta be careful, but, I mean, hey, as long as I can actually work without, like, being, unable to not look at my phone, I feel like we're okay.
Yeah.
It's when I can't not detach from the phone that I'll be like, "Okay, we got to stop this."
Until later day.
A later date, I started a new one this afternoon.
Oh my god, you're addicted now.
Hey, 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 to be fair, I wanted to write that supernatural fan fiction with the, like,
Oh,
cursed hunter.
I'm losing you. I'm losing you today, I bet.
No, 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 I'm
I'm
still here.
losing you.
No, 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 I'm still here. It's not a problem yet, it's only been 2 days.
Only 2 days.
It's fine. I'm an adult. I know reality.
Are you sure about that?
I can tell you right now, I am 100% sure that there is not a winged man. I'm talking about hawks for anybody wondering. There's not a winged man flying around Japan, okay?
There
Okay.
might be. We don't know.
I can assure you. Anyways, and then today was like fine. The shift was fine. I got to work with Betsy most of it. It was good. I very much do like upfront more. I like literally like almost skipped out of work today, like just like punched out and like wanted to skip. Like that's how decent my mood was leaving. So like I
You weren't like,
feel
shit, I'm going to clock out. I'm going to clock out. Nope, you almost forgot to clock out.
yeah, kind of. So, positives, negatives. My big boss is coming back from his vacation on Monday, and I'm, excuse me, trying to decide if I'm gonna ask him about transferring full time up front.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I mean, I would like to be a cashier, but right now they only want night cashiers, and I really don't
Don't want
want
to do night.
to do nights because it will get complicated once the holidays get here because mom and Cody have like 11 p.m. shifts and we
Mm-hmm.
close at 10 and grandpa doesn't really drive when it's gross out anymore. So like and the
You'd
bus
be
doesn't run
stuck.
that late, I would be stuck. So, But I am feeling cautiously optimistic still about work, at least. So that was my week. I really didn't remember most of it, if I'm 100% honest,
I wish I
until
would remember mine.
oh, and I also got my new card already. So I have a bank card again.
Hey yo.
And now instead of the Mackinac Bridge, it has the Detroit skyline, as it should.
As it should.
It's got the moon.
No, it's a really pretty card.
It's so pretty. Anyways, okay guys. Okay guys. So, um this is going to be real loosey goosey. This week has been crazy, as
Lucy
you can tell.
Goosey.
Um but we're going to talk astrology. I don't know how you want to do this. Do you want to know about my astrology too, or do you just want
Yes.
me? Okay, because I was going to say we can just examine you.
No, let's do both.
Okay, so I decided to do the big six, because big three wouldn't really take that long, and it's not really that in depth. So I did the big six, which is your sun, moon, rising, Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Fun, fun. And I do have houses listed for all of these, but frankly, it's really hard, other than like in the book I own physically, to get descriptors about how the houses affect the signs. And frankly, I didn't want to go that in depth this week. So
That's
we're
fair.
just gonna talk about like the general vibes that each sign in each planet interact, if you will.
Yes.
Okay, so just in general, I'm gonna tell the chart, the six for each of us, and then you're gonna hear typey typing
Type,
as
type, type.
I type things to search and come up with traits and habits and X, Y, and Z. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want people to know like your birth time? There is
Oh,
superstitions
I don't.
around this, just so you know.
I don't care.
Okay, so just putting it out there, depending on how much you believe in astrology, there is the belief that if you give somebody your full birth chart, they'll be able to like more easily manipulate or like curse or, ruin your life,
My life is already ruined.
which I feel like I was cursed. There's a whole story about that too. I don't want to get into it, but I'm pretty sure my cousins cursed me and my family like back when I was like a teenager. So, whatever. Um, Anyways, so Amy,
Yes.
you were born at 8:20 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
in Pontiac, correct?
Yep.
Um, I figured you probably maybe didn't. I mean, we all know Michigan, Pontiac, Michigan. We're Metro Detroit girls,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
which is pretty much the attitude of everybody from Metro Detroit.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Do you want to know something crazy?
What?
We met somebody on EverQuest that lives in Commerce.
Oh my God, no way.
Anyway, yeah, it's fucking weird. Continue.
That's weird.
Right? Continue.
That's really weird. Okay. August 27th, 1992.
Yes.
So that puts your sun in the 12th house in Virgo, your moon in the 12th house in Leo, your rising in first house in Virgo, which your rising will always be in the first house, just so anyone is wondering. Your rising or your ascendant will always be the first house of your chart. Mars is 10th house Gemini,
Interesting.
Mercury 11th house Leo, and Venus first house Virgo.
God, I am a fucking
You got a lot of Virgo in your chart.
earthy bitch.
Yes, you're a very earthy bitch.
Jesus.
And then there's me. I was born May 30th, 1992 at 5:05 p.m. in Pontiac, Michigan. My sun is eighth house Gemini. My moon is eighth house Taurus. My rising is first house Libra. My Mars is sixth house Aries. Mercury, eighth house Gemini. And Venus, eighth house Gemini. I got a lot of Gemini and a lot of eighth house.
Yeah. Holy
So
shit.
let's look up houses just to let you know what they kind of, because they rule over things in a person's life. So basically, the 12 houses represent, if you will, the stages, the sectors of a person's life. So, like you have, let's see, let me double check this, baby. You have two 12ths. So let's look at what the 12th house controls.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. So the 12th house is considered the unseen realm. It governs all things that exist without physical form, such as dreams, secrets, and emotions. People born with planets in the 12th house are often highly intuitive, perhaps even psychic.
Am I psychic?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know.
And then for 8th house, which is where I have a lot, um, it actually is it's viewed as the house of sex, taboo, death, resurrection, and other people's possessions. It also rules legacies, heritages, and wills. It's the house of Scorpio and the planet Pluto. It's a pretty intense house, actually.
I'm sorry, how is it sex and death
Well,
and
one is
taboo?
here's the thing. One is the start of life, one's the end of life.
Fair.
I just blew your mind there.
You fucking did.
Um, it's all about cycles, if you will. So the eighth house is kind of cycles, a little bit. The other people's possessions is weird to me, but I'm not the one who made these things. Do I have stellium? Is when four or more planets. Do I have four planets in the eighth house? I think I
I think you
do.
do.
I have three. Let me check. Okay. This is gonna, like I said, very free and wheel fun, yada yada. This is all just coming off the top of my head, guys. Eighth house, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus. I have four. So I have an eighth house stellium. What does that mean? They're like, your life is gonna be a living hell. I'm
It
sorry.
sounds like a disease.
Stellium. Okay.
Stellium.
Okay. Here we go. Oh God. Whoops. I don't like this. It's reading me. I don't like it.
Read it, read it, read it.
Having an eighth house stellium can have a profound effect on an individual's life. Here are some potential effects: increased intensity. They often experience intensified emotions and powerful transformations.
Yes.
Um, they can cause an individual to become more vulnerable and in tune with their emotions and those of others.
Yes.
Often bring about dramatic changes in a person's life as they are forced to confront and deal with issues from their past.
I would say that's a
But
50-50.
yeah, they have to learn karmic lessons in order to move forward in life
Yes.
and can give an individual a magnetic personality.
Yes.
I don't, you know what? That kills me because I don't think
You're
that about myself.
you're addicting to be around.
Well, shit.
I'm
That's a
just
high
saying.
compliment.
I'm always
I,
in such a better mood when I'm talking to you.
don't make me blush.
I'm being honest right now.
Okay. So, let's get into your six. So, Sun in, I almost said Libra, but that was Dad, which
Wrong L.
makes so much sense
Read it.
of why we couldn't get along, me and Dad, because he was a Libra sun and my rising was Libra, we were too much alike.
Oh, absolutely.
We were just punching each other in the face.
Yeah, constantly.
Our personalities just all the time. Okay, so what does my sun in Virgo mean? If you were born with your sun in Virgo, you are considered the perfectionist of the
Yes.
zodiac. As a practical Mercury ruled sign, you generally prefer neatness and order to in order as opposed to loose ends and chaos.
Yes.
I have to find the one that I had. It had it in depth because it talked about how Mercury and Gemini. Mercury is rules Gemini and Virgo. Um so let me find this
I
because
am the type of person that literally cannot go to bed if I am fighting with somebody. Like, I need to resort it now.
it's like it needs to end now.
Or else I'm just gonna be wide awake thinking about it. Or I
Okay.
will constantly over message somebody to fix it.
As somebody who has been on this side, that is correct.
Yep, that is very
Okay,
accurate.
this is specific to you because it is the sun in Virgo in the 12th house, which is what you are. So, with your sun in Virgo, to the world you give an impression of calm authority, but you are aware of your own nervous, restless, controlled intensity, the desire to be up and going, rearranging, improving. You can exhaust yourself more by simply sitting still than others do moving around. The planet Mercury, which rules both Virgo and Gemini, inclines its subjects towards constant activity. However, in Gemini, the nervous energy is directed primarily towards stimulation and adventure, while in Virgo, the ceaseless drive is to accomplish and perfect.
I feel personally attacked right now.
It is impossible for Sun and Virgo individuals to put off until tomorrow what could be done today, or do
Yes.
later what might be done now.
I literally have work done that's not due until the like 2nd of May
Oh my gosh.
because I had time to do it.
Your emotional life is a constant striving to bring order out of chaos. Although you have a great capacity for love, love alone is not enough for you to be happy. You need more than a mate, home, child, or friends. Having a son in Virgo, you're ambitious, but not just for money. You want to know more to gain in wisdom and put this wisdom to practical use. Yes.
I love learning.
Intelligence is a hallmark of your sign. You have excellent memory that you do not.
No, I do that.
An analytical mind and are known for crystal clear thinking. You have a keen ability to probe into human motivation. Let's see. You may run into difficulties because of a tendency to complicate everything.
Yes.
No problem is ever simple for a sun in Virgo. Every question, you have an answer, and every answer, you have a question. Your nature is shy and reserved. It's hard for you to relax, to make small talk, or be gregarious with strangers. You prefer one on one encounters in which you can offer the full benefit of your sharp instincts and discerning opinions.
Yeah, I'm so like okay, to put this in perspective. I'm good at talking to you, right? Like
Yes.
I can talk. Look, I can talk to you one on one. We're Gucci. As soon as I get into a
Or Gucci.
as soon as I get into a Discord call, like I'm going to after this to go play EQ again, I am dead silent. I don't say shit until I
Yeah.
have to say something.
Mhm.
And it's not because I don't like the people I'm around. I just don't talk.
Right. Right. No, I get that. Let's see. Excuse me.
You yawning?
No, I am burping.
Oh, that's fair. Same.
Okay. So that is just a general sun, Virgo. That was 12th house, so that was very specific for you. But um, let's see. Let's go to your moon. So moon Leo moons, which sounds like a indie rock band.
That's my moon name, Leo Moons.
Leo moon.
It sounds, yeah, it does sound like a rock name or like a fucking song.
It really do.
Leo
Okay.
Moons.
Leo moon. Okay. Ah, shit. Click the wrong button. God damn you. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Let's see. On an instinctual level, you are likely to feel strong emotions. There is a passionate intensity that needs to be expressed.
Yeah.
Leo is a dramatic and creative sign. You will find that you're always seeking outlets to pour your creativity and personal expression into.
Not wrong.
Um, let's
Whether it be
see.
models, drawing, writing
Right.
bullshit.
Leo is a sign of romance. You may find that you specialize in dreaming up vibrant ways to show others that you care. You're likely to find that be someone who needs reassurance and affection to feel connected with another and will look for ways to keep your romantic life alive. It is important for you to form relationships with people who will shower you with affection and fun.
Have you ever watched No Game No Life?
No, I haven't,
Okay,
but I
well,
know of it.
the one of the main characters, Shiro, the girl,
Uh-huh.
she's always like asking Sora to praise her.
Yeah,
That's literally me.
I feel that one.
I'm always telling me, praise me. Do you love me? Like, yeah, like I need reassurance.
Okay. At its heart, Leo is a sensitive and impressionable sign. You are easily hurt when you don't get the recognition you feel you deserve. You need approval in order to keep the heart's fires burning. You need to find ways to express yourself, be with other people, and take up a natural leadership role.
Natural leadership.
You're a natural leader, according
Nani? No, I.
to your moon.
I feel
You're
like
like,
if I
no.
was a leader, I'd lead us right into the fucking ground.
God bless,
Like,
though.
I am a
Like, God
mess.
bless. But God bless. I literally was just gonna quote song lyrics. And I
Wait,
don't even know this. I was gonna say God bless this mess, but I don't remember what song that is.
isn't that just a normal phrase, like saying?
It also is.
What? What song is
Oh, oh, oh. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's Sweet Disposition or Fader. Fader. Fader by whatever that band is.
that?
Forgive me. Forgive me. Okay. So that is your moon. Um, let's see. I keep having to look down, guys. Sorry. Virgo rising. You got that double Virgo.
Double Virgo.
Okay.
Stop.
The people in the Google people often also ask. One of them is, do Virgo risings have anxiety?
Yes.
I don't feel anything but anxiety.
I'm just an
Okay.
anxious bull.
Fluff. Okay. Virgo rising has a personality that is purposeful and trustworthy. They are sensitive to any discomfort or
Yes.
other signals that their body gives them. They tend to be a matter of fact and sometimes come off as cold to new people. They like to stay productive and make the most of their day.
There's a
Um,
reason why my nickname on Discord and my like Discord group channel.
mhm.
I don't know what the fuck they're called. Anyway, server. Thank you. What the fuck? It's Mog Cuncy because it's not. I do come off very cold and mean, like rude to people that don't know me.
Yeah, a little bit, but that is okay. We are all it takes all kinds of people, you know? If we were all just little cinnamon rolls, as I've been called many a time, um,
Extreme resting bitch face.
and you wanna know what's sad?
Hmm.
And okay, I don't mind this, mind you, Dumpling, if you listen, I don't mind that you do this. I've noticed. I must have the most sad puppy dog eyes sometimes because he pats me on the head and says there a lot, which I appreciate. I love affection, but I was like, do I really look that sad?
Pathetic.
Pathetic? It's okay. Like I've been called cinnamon roll at many a time.
You are a cinnamon roll. We must
I
protect
must
at
be
all
protected.
costs. And then you have me. That's not.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to find a little bit more about this Virgo rising. Oh, here we go. They're absolute sweethearts once you get past their aloof demeanor.
We were literally just talking about that.
Yep. Simply put, Virgo risings are not for the weak. If you show a Virgo rising a willingness to improve, then you will have a friend for life. But if you fall by the wayside and become stuck in some gross, mediocre swamp, they'll cut you off.
Yep.
Which is so funny because I am not a very progressive person, but you
No,
just got
no,
stuck with
no.
me. You
No.
just got stuck.
You show that you're trying.
You're trying, you're failing, but you're trying.
You have Autumn. You have a list. A very organized list that you
I
want to
really
complete,
try.
and it's adorable because they are, like you said, achievable tasks, and I love it because you're trying. You're trying. You took the time
I
to
know,
write it.
I know this isn't condescending at all. I know it's not,
It's supposed to be.
but
It's supposed to be heartful. God damn it.
I just can't. Okay,
I absolutely hate the people that are always like, "Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I'm trying, right?" And then like they don't do anything. Like for example, my brother, right? I want to move out.
okay.
Still has not moved out. It's been 3 years of him saying that. Has not done anything to change. You know what I mean? Like you are still
I,
shut the fuck up. You're still the same fucking person.
oh my god.
Like it drives me absolutely insane.
Okay. Um, let's see. So this one has to do with Gemini again because ruled by the same planet. Unlike Gemini, they are quick on their feet because they have to be, not because they want to be. Gemini placements like to move through life swiftly, but Virgo is the opposite. As earth signs, they value stability and adapt because they have to. They are most noted for their purity. There's a certain freshness to them.
Freshness of what? Bitchy attitude and judgment? Like, what is your
You know what? Sometimes bitchiness is refreshing.
like my I don't fucking care attitude? Shit, I don't.
Mars. We're gonna go into Mars. Okay. Let's see. Mars and Gemini, which is funny because we all need a little bit of crazy bitch in us, says the quadruple Gemini.
This is the extreme crazy bit. I'm kidding.
Yes. No, I'm nuts. It's fine. Okay. Let me do this way. Can I just get like a list of traits? Like I'm so sick of reading freaking skimming goddamn articles. Mars and Gemini. God, thank you. I'm sure this is going to be shitty, but here we go. Mars and Gemini. Mentally and physically, you are a busy little bee. You are constantly in motion with many various activities, usually several at a time. You are happiest when busy and you hate boredom. Your mind is alert, active, and constantly seeking to learn more. You absorb knowledge like a sponge and you will debate and argue with anyone who wants a mental sparring match.
Yes.
A great deal of nervous tension or anxiety can exist with this position, and it is important that you get regular exercise to relieve the stress. You talk with your hands and may be ambidextrous or have mechanical ability. There is a need to think before acting and have patience so that you can keep yourself out of trouble. Sometimes you do things just for the sake of doing something, and this isn't always a good idea. Look before you leap.
I don't like how accurate this is.
You don't like being read? And this isn't even in depth,
You don't
honey.
know me.
I know you.
Like,
I feel
shut
like
it.
I feel like that might scare you a little bit more than I meant it, because I sounded pretty serious there.
I know you.
I know you.
It's not wrong.
Okay, so that's Mars and Gemini. Um, Mercury, Leo. I don't want. I just clicked climate change accidentally. Like I'm very concerned of that, but that is not what I'm talking about right now.
I mean, that's another topic for another day.
I would love to talk about how we effed everything up, but
Oh, me
like not
too.
today. Not today.
No, not today.
Like, do
But
you do we need to make a day where or a topic where we talk about how effed we are? Because
yeah, actually, we can do that in June.
you know what? Perfect.
My dog just farted, and it is this nasty smelling fucking fart.
You're like, she just killed me.
I am dying right now.
I'm dead. Okay. Mercury and Leo. Um, Mercury in Leo bestows a gift of eloquence and a skill for leading others. If you are native in this position, you have a magnetic flair that for dealing with people. You are a superb organizer who knows how to direct, manage, and control. It's true that you can be boastful, arrogant, and bombastic, and
Mm-hmm.
if things don't go your way, your fiery temper may ignite.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, you have such a kind heart and sunny disposition that people usually forgive you.
You know what's so funny about that too? When I was
Hmm.
helping my coworker fix her stuff, we were on a call,
Mhm.
and the person we were dealing with like messaged something like really fucking snarky, like you should reference this next time. And I'm like, bitch, I am fucking referencing that. Excuse me. But I the way I messaged her back was like, I will keep that in mind for next time. My apologies for the mistake. Like, I was like, I hate being a fucking better person right now. Like, I want to tell you to fuck off.
I hate being the better person.
Yeah, like, why do I have to be so fucking professional right now? I just want to tell you to eat shit. My coworker started laughing because I literally
Oh my
said that
god.
out loud. Like, fuck you.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's your Mercury. And then we got your Venus. So Venus is pretty obvious. We all know Venus is the placement of love. So, and Mercury is usually intellect, if I remember correctly. Mars is how you deal with shit, like how you get shit done,
Okay.
which you're going to find mine is very odd for who I am as a person because mine is native. Like my sign is native to Mars, is Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, which makes that placement stronger. Basically, its traits intensify. I'm like, this is not me. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
Venus in Virgo. You like your love to be very neat and tidy. I'm
What
kidding.
does that even mean?
I haven't read what yet. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, give me a second. Here's like a little trait list. Um, Willing to work and dedicate themselves to a relationship. Sensitive, maybe insecure or a reserved loner.
Getting that wrong.
Not the first one to make a move.
Also not
Uh,
wrong.
Great listeners, analyzes their partner,
A little too much.
tends to be helpful but can come off as critical,
Yep.
needs to be appreciated for all the little things they do,
Literally.
doesn't jump into relationships easily,
Yeah.
Not overly romantic and easy to please. Don't like to play mind games.
Well, that's 100%.
And dislike superficial or boasting.
Yes.
You're like, wow, it's me.
Am I the problem?
Am I the problem? No, you'll see I'm the problem. Oh, my chart is like, wow.
I will literally do laundry, and if Mike doesn't say anything about me doing laundry, I get so grumpy.
It's me.
I'm
Okay, that's me. I'm the problem, it's me.
appreciate me.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. It's like worship me, but like realistically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, no, I'm not a goddess, but like I'm definitely worth appreciating more than I'm being appreciated.
I'm the reason you have clean clothes.
I'm the reason you're eating food right now.
Yes, because I'm always making fucking dinner and shit.
Oh God, do we have? Are we the
We
problem?
are, I think we're the problem.
I think we're the problem.
It's just
That's
like
okay.
everyday normal shit, but no,
We're like, no.
I need to be told I'm doing a good job.
Hmm. It's called reassurance.
I will literally do something at work and I know it's right, but I'll send it to like my coworker and I'll be like, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm correct. And he's always like, it's good. You're good. It's perfect. I'm
You're
like,
good.
thank you.
Okay. So that is your big six.
It's
How do
all
you feel?
very fucking accurate.
I agree. And now you have to do mental work because I don't think my chart really represents me that well. And you're going to have to tell me, yes, it does, or no, it doesn't.
Okay, I'm here
I
for
think
it.
I'm I think I'm going to get read really badly and it's going to hurt because I don't really know myself all that well. Okay, so we have Sun in Gemini in the eighth house.
Mhm.
This is super specific. Okay, here we go. Okay. Individuals with their sun in Gemini are many sided, quick in thought and action, clever with words, skillful at handling others, and brimming with new ideas.
Yes.
Astrologers regard this third sign of the zodiac as the quintessential human sign, for it seems to sum up qualities that are distinguishable hallmarks of the human race: intelligence, adaptability, and communicativeness. Jesus. Sun in Gemini individuals do not sit back and watch the scenery go by. Having a sun in Gemini, you are endlessly curious about everything and must be a part of the busy passing scene. With your sun in Gemini, duality is your most famous trait. You usually want more than one of everything. This includes jobs, hobbies, careers, and lovers. Okay, for that one,
I
there's no basis. So
I would say hobbies, yes. Jobs, no. And lovers, fuck no. Who fucking wants more than one? One's enough.
you're like, one's too much. Just like
What sometimes, like
basically, your nature is restless, on the go, in quest of new ideas and fresh experiences. Things get very dull for you unless you have a constant change of scenery. Um, the natives of this sign have an urgent and continual need to communicate. Yeah, I can't shut the frick up. Um, as an individual with your sun in Gemini, you're a perpetual student of life who never stops asking questions. You love to talk to people, and this is the great secret of your charm. Others open up to you like flowers. Aw, that's kind of cute. As a result, you're a marvelous people manager who can rev up enthusiasm and loyalty.
I would say that's
Um,
pretty accurate.
okay. Um, let's see. Your quick mind can explain any action, defend any position, and justify any course. A mental busybody, you pick up information here, gossip there, tidbits everywhere. This makes you an ideal conversationalist, for you know a little of everything, though some have said not a lot of anything. You are inclined to have firm opinions on everything. subject to revision at a moment's notice. What you value most is intellectual independence, and what you lack most is perseverance. Ouch. Okay.
Eh,
You can be brutally honest.
I wouldn't say that you lack
Perseverance.
perseverance, you know? I wouldn't say you lack it.
It's just not my strongest suit.
Yeah, I would say
You you know what? Say what you're thinking.
look, we all have our like flaws and stuff,
Issues.
right? Yeah, like
Mhm.
we're, I could be a raging bitch. Let's be real. So like I wouldn't say it's like your strongest weakness, but I would say it's like probably one of your like high
Uh-huh.
lower. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I get that. I get that. Um, I feel like this one is just me being red and it's just my sun sign. What the frick? Okay. With your sun in Gemini, you are amusing, versatile, and witty. You are a wonderful friend who lifts people out of their gloom. Does anyone need advice, instruction, and introduction? You're right there ready to jump in, and others are energized by your enthusiasm. It's easy to see why you are usually surrounded by friends and admirers because you're so much fun to be with. True, you can be impatient with people who aren't as quick as you or who can't keep up with the rapid flow of your speech and thought. However, your natural exuberance sweeps even the most reluctant and surly along with you. Having your sun in Gemini in almost any situation can be as charming as you want to be with a little extra thrown in.
Yeah, no, that's 100% accurate.
Um, let's see. You react instantly to new situations, but because you're so keenly attuned to your environment, you tend to have a nervous temperament. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Um, and though you give off sparks of energy, excitement, and charm, inside you feel like a wound up spring. Others are fascinated by your enthusiasm when inwardly you're already bored with this person or that project. Ah! In your relationships, you're very giving, but you also need time for yourself. Your sun in Gemini makes you generous with your time, friendship, and possessions.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Sun in the eighth house. Okay. Please don't hurt me. Um, it suggests you are engaged in I don't want to read that.
What is it?
The sun in the eighth house suggests that you are engaged with issues of intimacy and privacy, and that your identity is linked to these issues. Your tendency will be to be introverted because you feel engaged in matters that should not be publicly observed. You may have difficulty or resistance to expressing yourself or revealing your true identity. You may not be as outgoing as you otherwise might be.
That is
Ah,
very that I'm sorry. That is very,
there's
very,
more.
very accurate.
Oh, there's more.
You are the most introverted extrovert I know.
Yeah, there's there's a lot more.
Continue.
It hurts. I don't like this anymore.
We're done. The video's over.
We're done. Okay. You generally must wrestle with the problem of coming out into the open and dealing with a more public world. At the same time, you're often dealing internally with such private matters as emotional intimacy and security, intimacy in relationships, personal insights, and mortality. Mortality. To the extent that you successfully deal with issues of intimacy, you are likely to develop a proficiency in the art of give and take. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Having your sun in the eighth house, if you are out inwardly insecure, your subconscious awareness of your own mortality leaves your subconscious self to protect your ego from this awareness, lest your identity be destroyed. One manifestation of this internal suppression is that you suppress your awareness of your dependency. Oh, Jesus Christ. Your awareness of your dependency on others, especially for emotional security and feelings of intimacy. Sequentially, to reinforce your ego and feeling of existence, you feel you must always be in control. What the hell? I don't like this. Oh my god, I don't like this. I'm not reading that part. I'll send that to you. That's mm-hmm.
Send it. Send it. I'll just say
I'm
yes
sent.
or no.
Okay, okay. Uh, oh God. Copy. I hate this. I literally did not think this was gonna read me. I've talked about this before. I've talked about this before. Mhm.
Yes. Absolutely. That is dead
Oh,
ass you.
I'm so glad you can't see my face. I actually don't blush that much, but I feel it. I feel it. My cheeks are hot. I hate this. Oh my God, what the frick? This is like one of those horror movies when they start reading, the list and they're like, "Oh, this is gonna be fine," and then they're like, "Wait, what?" Okay, we're moving.
Where are
Um,
we at?
Moon and Taurus. This is all fun and games, but now it's not anymore. Oh my God, I can't frickin' spell. Too frickin' in my own head now. God damn.
You
Um,
don't like that it's reading you like a fucking book.
I don't like it. Or maybe I just don't like what it's saying about me. I'm not sure. It's not like it's bad. I mean, it's a little bad. And I'll be the first person to say there was this TikTok. Like, I have this fear that I'm not actually a good person. I'm just really good at pretending I'm a good person. And that is my biggest internal fear is I'm not actually a good person. I just know how to pretend to be one.
Isn't that everybody's fear though?
I don't think so. I think there's people who don't give a shit.
That's fair.
Like, oh, that was a deep gulp of water. I did not. If y'all heard that, I am sorry. Okay. Taurus moon personality traits. Taurus is the moon's absolute favorite sign to be in. Okay.
That's great.
It gives you an exceptionally strong emotional foundation and the ability to create a life that makes you and others feel safe. For you, creating a life of comfort and safety is a priority, as is surrounding yourself with beautiful things. You are patient and have a slow and steady kind of vibe. In fact, your approach is one of the most methodical of all the moon signs. You are not one to jump before taking a good look at what's on the other side. While this attitude brings you a great quality of life, it can sometimes get you stuck into routines and situations that are past their due date.
Yes.
Your incredibly on point instincts helps keep you safe and far away from challenging or unpredictable people and situations. However, this usually translates to you missing out on fun and exciting moments that could bring you a much needed injection of creativity and adrenaline.
Very,
I
very accurate.
don't like this anymore. I don't like that. What? Okay. Okay. What else? What else? What else is there? Taurus moons. Oh, okay. This is kind of cute. Okay. Ew.
Jesus, that was kind of cute.
No, I found a hair when you wash your clothes and you get like a hairball of your hair. Yeah, it was just attached to my leg for some reason.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's gross. Okay. The sign of comfort and pleasure, bring on the snacks and the fluffiest of blankets and get ready to order some delicious pad thai. Oh yeah, and don't forget the pasta and ice cream. Food is medicine for how are you supposed to say it? Tauridian moons. And the intimacy of sharing it with somebody who loves them can be the cure. That's very cute.
That is very cute, and also
And food
yes.
is my love language. Okay, here we go. One last one. Those with their moon in Taurus are down to earth, reliable, and strong willed. They feel with their senses and find security through materialistic items. They are known to sometimes go out of their way to avoid any unpredictable situations or people as it is out of their comfort zone. They dislike surprises. That one's not true. I like surprises. Um, they tend to focus on creating a reliable and secure life for themselves. They are affectionate and sentimental. However, they probably won't make a first move unless they know it's safe and if there's something in it for themselves. They are practical and dependable, calm, and do not get angry easily. But when they do get angry, beware. They are creatures of habit and don't adapt easily when their routine is messed around with.
Oh my god, 100 fucking percent.
Why? Oh God, this is why I get so mad when Cody is like, astrology is bullshit.
No,
Really?
we just got read like fucking cards, dude.
I'm only two signs in, and I'm just hurting. Libra rising. This one hurts because I just read frickin' dad in everything. He was a son, but you get the point. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. If you're in need of a peacemaker, somebody who's willing to maintain calm and compose their own comfort, compromise, Jesus, their own comfort for the sake of the group, then you should add a Libra rising to your pack. They are a joy to be around, showing care to even absolute strangers. In fact, they're ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty and love. So Libra risings are born with a naturally charming demeanor. With age, they only learn to fine tune that allure. When it comes to I don't want to know about flirting. I don't care.
I care.
When it comes to the act of flirting, these seducers are very aware of how to speak to the senses. They can be absolutely intoxicating, addicting even.
Flirt
Their
with me right now.
influence don't do this to me. No. No. I'm shutting down.
I want to know. I don't know if
No,
that's true
no,
or not.
moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Libra risings know how to be the life of the party without even trying. They're so cool, calm, and collected that everyone just wants to be around them. Mind you, they should not get on a Libra's bad side. One, it's really hard because they actively work to make sure that they don't have any
Yes.
sides. Two, why would you want to? Of all rising signs, Libra risings are the most committed to maintaining balance. If you push them, it's probably because you're a jealous, insecure hater.
That sounds like somebody.
Um, Libra risings are motivated to maintain tranquility. They understand that life is too short to fight. In Libra land, it's nonstop good vibrations. Um, they are good at keeping the flow going. They don't get stuck in fear, nor do they stay still for long. When unfortunate events unfold, they understand that the world keeps turning and they'll have to keep going. Be clear, they do have feelings. They rather just not wallow in them. um, Speaking bluntly, they are major lovebirds. Um, let's see. I don't really care about work. Have you ever heard of the song Miss Independent? Gender aside, the song describes Libra risings to a T. While they appreciate love and having a partner, they thrive when they are in close relationships that encourage them to get shit done. They are lovers first and foremost, but in relationships, they expect to be around people who are self motivated. They can't do clingy. They require that their partners and friends are able to hold on their own.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a cat
Um,
in here.
I didn't know. um, let's see. I think let's see. I'll look for one more thing, but I think that was pretty. Um, okay, here we go. Pleasant and charismatic, preserve peace to avoid conflict, dislikes being alone. Oh Jesus, that's one's real. Keen to fashion, absolutely not.
We're
Oh,
working on it.
really are. Softly persuasive and makes a good mediator. Tendency to pass blame to keep up a nice image. Oof. Ouch. Appears friendly but also detached. I don't know about that one. Um, Romantic and gracious and typically has many friends. I have one friend, two friends. Sorry, Dumpling, I didn't mean to exclude you. I love you, but I always am just like, yep. It's Amy and me. Us against the world.
My cat just shut off my other computer. Sorry, I got very
Wow.
distracted by the clicking noise. What the hell, Bart?
That's funny. Okay. Mars in Aries. Excuse me. This is the one I disagree with the most.
Okay.
Um, very like wholeheartedly disagree with. Um, I'm trying to find an article. Forgive me. So far, we have gotten read to hell. I have been beaten over the head with the reality that I don't want this to be true. Um, where is it? I don't. Okay, why is this one so hard? Is this for like a rare placement? It shouldn't be. Okay, whatever. We'll try this one. Okay, Mars and Aries. People in such a placement of Mars are quite strong, sturdy, aggressive, dominant, and high in energy. These people are found of indulging in physically demanding activities. Uh, such are
No.
such people are quite original in their ways. They like to work on their own and create new ideas that follow the existing ones. Um, they're quite intelligent and decisive. Absolutely not. There is a certain swiftness in their personality. They like to do things fast. These people also have an argumentative nature. They do well in debates, but often end up hurting people with their tone and aggressive instincts. Yeah, this one I
No, this
don't,
this is not you at all.
I don't know what happened with my Mars, but that planet got in the wrong spot. Um, let's see. I'm trying to find like a little bit of a more casual explanation, if you will, and see if
Yeah.
it fits better, but I don't think it does. Mars and Aries woman, not that I care about that. Okay. Mars and Aries folks are impulsive, action oriented, and instinctual. They rarely hold grudges or dwell on past events. They're quick to anger, yet quick to let go. They dislike indirectness and predictability. Relationships with these people are passionate in the beginning, yet difficult to maintain in the long term. Always searching for new excitement, Mars Aries can be childlike in their direct approach to life situations. Uh, mm,
I wouldn't say you're quick to get angry.
no. And I hold grudges like absolutely no business. I have a grudge on someone who's been dead for a decade, over a decade now. They ain't never gonna know.
I feel like it's like a 50-50, right? Like it's half. Some of it could apply,
But it's yeah.
but I don't nah.
Um, let's see. Here's like a strengths weaknesses thing. Vitality, willpower, speed of reaction, leadership skills, initiative. Weakness, quickly burns out, impulsive, risky, aggressive. It's just it's not it doesn't
No.
fit.
It really
Sounds
doesn't. No.
sounds sounds like my freaking dad.
Bart, nobody asked
I
to hear
hear
your opinion.
I hear you, little one.
He's being a nuisance sitting on my computer now.
Mercury and Gemini. We're getting into the Gemini folks again. Welcome to the crazy. We love it here. Okay. Mercury and Gemini. That's a scary ass picture. What the frick? Why does Mercury look so scary? It's a scary planet.
It makes a weird noise too.
I don't want to know.
Oh my god, stop turning on my PC and off. Go.
I love this child, this fur child. I love
No, he turned it off on me when I was playing EverQuest one
him.
day.
He said no. Okay, Mercury and Gemini. If you have Mercury and Gemini, it's hard to pin you down. You have a quicksilver duality of your mind. You tend to change opinions quickly based on the latest news you've listened to. You often hold down more than one job or work in a number of projects at once. Extremely quick, versatile, interested in the world at large, you live mostly on a mental plane. You must have facts and information. What you want to is to know. You are good at languages and math. No, and love to read, study, travel, and talk to new people about what you think. However, because you have such a variety of interests, your grasp of knowledge tends to be superficial. You always know a little bit about everything, but sometimes not a lot about anything. You are clever enough to conceal this and give a marvelous impression of being well informed. Another problem is your lack of stick to itness. Sometimes there is a distinct lack of order in your life. You would make a wonderful debater, public speaker, or actor, and you have a lot of friends because your infectious good humor. Many popular TV interviewers and talk show hosts have their Mercury in Gemini.
Interesting.
Don't know. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's not reading me as painfully.
Yeah.
The first two were hard. Those hurt.
The first two were spot the fuck on.
They hurt. I didn't like it. Okay, lastly, and like I said, if we ever revisit this, we'll do houses somehow because that does affect each of the traits. Like the Mars and Aries is actually even stronger because it's native sign. So the traits should, in theory, be more prominent, but they're not. Um Venus is Gemini. It's just gonna all it's gonna say is you like to talk. You like to talk a lot, don't you? No shit, Sherlock. I have a podcast that I get to talk on weekly.
Weekly.
Weekly. Okay. Venus. I'm your Venus. Does every 90s kid should remember that
Isn't that still the
commercial.
song?
I think it is, but I haven't seen a commercial in years.
Me neither. Oh my god,
You
what is
good?
going on with my model?
I look up and I'm like, you good?
No, I died.
You died.
I died.
I'm dead. I'm alive.
I have been resurrected.
Oh, wow. That's, you know what? Beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, Gemini Venus uses wit to attract others, playful, maybe a tease, wants a stimulating and lighthearted relationship, can talk endlessly and yet skip over deeper issues, likes variety and taste change frequently, needs someone to give them freedom. Um, gotten this before. Natural flirt. I don't get that, but I've gotten that one before. Attracts many with the promise of fun, tends to commit or omit, sorry, rather than lie, wants good conversation and good manners, and has a big group of friends. Are you
Yeah,
there? It's like, are you there?
I'm just over here. I forgot you can't see the facial expressions I'm making.
I'm scared of what facial expressions you're making. Truly. I've gotten that in real life. I don't get it. I don't think I'm a flirt.
Most natural flirts don't know when they're doing it.
Well, damn.
Just saying. They also don't know when they're getting flirted with.
That no. Never been good at that. But I'm also pretty obtuse when it comes to anything. So I kind of live in my head. I don't understand much.
I don't understand a lot.
I'm very much like, if you like me, you have to really be really blunt about it because I don't pick up on cues.
Yep. And then me over here, the simplest thing. Are you flirting with me?
Oh my God. You're flirting with me, aren't you?
Oh my god, like, tell me more.
Oh my God.
They're not even
Oh,
flirting with me. Are you flirting with me?
are you? They look in
You,
your direction.
yeah, you said
Are you?
I'm pretty. Like,
And at my answer is like, I have eyes. That is an obvious statement. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else about this that let's see. That was an unintentional weird sound. Let's see. Yeah, it's so creepy looking. Venus is kind of scary looking too. Why are the planets so scary?
they all make very weird noises.
I don't want to know this. The space scares me, brood, dude.
Brood brood.
Okay. Why is also a lot of my signs are apparently bad with money, but I'm extremely good with money, so I don't know what that's about. Probably living in poverty. I don't know. Um, okay, not poverty, just paycheck to paycheck. We were probably middle class most of my life, but like paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's most people in the 90s who had working class families. Okay, I'm trying to find something. I need. Okay, here we go. Well, don't think I'm gonna like this one. Although nothing's gonna read me as badly as those first two, so you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Um, people born with Venus and Gemini are social butterflies. Flitting from one exciting situation to the next, your openness to experience and explore blesses you with more opportunity than other people. You believe in living life lightly and you're willing to take things as they come. Um, let's see. Venus is all about love, so when it comes to love, your head comes first and your heart second. You like to spend time getting to know somebody new and learning about who they are instead of jumping head first. Before you make a commitment, or if you even make a commitment, you'll weigh your options heavily. Um,
I can see that.
people born with Venus and Gemini often feel two sides of themselves, a light side that the world sees, and okay, okay, and a dark side that no one sees. But it's not about struggling between the two, feeling like you have to be one or the other all the time. Instead, realizing you've been gifted with a multifaceted personality. You are not this or that, you are this and that. The dark and light combine within you to create one whole, unique, and inspired being.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. That one's okay. That one was okay. Okay, guys. That was our big sixes.
Yay!
With a special little tidbit that you will never get to know because I sent it in the chat, and if she shares it, she will be breaking the bond of friendship.
I'm not gonna share it. I hope that helps you guys get to know us a little bit more, because god damn.
Oh God, I feel icky. I feel exposed.
If anybody who watches this is into astrology, you should tell us yours.
Yes, actually, please. Um, there is I use astro.com for my birth chart. I used it for the first time when I was like 13 years old and didn't know a damn thing. But it's still one of my favorite
I use
sites.
CoStar.
Co-Star is awful. Just to put that out there.
If that tells you anything, I haven't checked in like forever. I just wanted to know what my fucking shit was. I didn't read it.
Okay. Do you want to do your horoscope for tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay, so we can do both sun and rising because technically your rising is who you are,
Mhm.
like outwardly. Your sun is who you are, like externally. So
Okay.
your rising is who you are on the inside, your sun is who you project out. So let's look up Virgo horoscope first. And actually, secondly, because you're a double. Lucky you. You have the same as mom or Cody. They're a Aquarius, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Capricorn. Mom still thinks she's a cuss, but they don't exist. I can't break it to her. She's a Capricorn. Okay, Virgo. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Okay,
Only a
a
day
day
away.
away. Okay, for dreams to be actualized, they must have a vehicle through which they can manifest, Virgo. Today is a day to help bring those dreams to life. Use the incredible grounding force to simultaneously expand your mind and bring it down to earth in a realistic manner. Combine ancient wisdom with practical planning to help set a powerful wave in motion for the future. You have all the tools you need.
What?
That one's very cryptic.
What?
We'll find a different one. We'll find a different
Excuse
one.
me?
You you know what? Let's go to like Cosmo. Like Cosmo or something. Like we need dumbed down. Like you can have a good hair day.
Yeah, like something like you will have a stress-free day.
Something. Okay. Just give me daily. Can you do that? Daily. Ow. Leg cramp. That's fun. Oh my god. My soul is leaving my body. Oh, leg cramps are Satan. Leg
Agreed.
cramp. Thigh cramps,
Just
like
cramps.
like any bodily cramp hurts. Okay. Virgo. The lovely little maiden. Give me Oh my god. I okay. It's 27th of August, 1990s, 92. I don't need my birth I don't need a birth chart. I just need why?
You just need a horoscope.
I don't Okay, your horoscope for the week of April 16th. Sure. We're past that now, but whatever. Let's see what you were supposed to have. Let's see how your
Mm.
week was supposed to
Yeah,
go.
let's see how it was supposed to go.
Okay. Virgo. What's your truth, Virgo? Thursday's solar eclipse in Aries helps you understand authenticity, honesty, and intimacy in powerful ways. Later that day, Taurus season begins and inspires you to let your curiosities and wanderlust take you to new places. Mercury retrograde begins on Friday and asks you to have the bravery to change your mind.
About what?
You got to figure that out on your own.
What do I need to change my mind on?
I don't know. Let's see what mine says. Maybe mine's just as convoluted. It's all about community, Gemini. Thursday solar eclipse in Aries wants you to lead your friends and loved ones to a more community focused way of living. Taurus season begins later the same day and inspires a bit of sabbatical. Rest and reflect. Do the bare minimum. Mercury retrograde in Taurus begins the next day, continuing the work around retreat, reflection, and recharge.
Horoscopes are stupid.
And then Libra. Opposites do attract Libra. Thursday's solar eclipse. I want to do my newscast voice so bad right now.
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
now I'm pressure and I can't take myself seriously.
I'll read my horoscope off of CoStar with in my uwu voice
Oh my
if you do it.
god. It's gonna be so bad. Opposites do attract, Libra. Thursday's solar eclipse in Aries helps you reinforce your strengths and work on challenges through opposites attract romantic relationships. Taurus season begins later the same day and inspires a deep reflection on your sexuality. M- Mercury retrograde starts the next day and asks you to talk to yourself with more self compassion and kindness. I hated that.
Okay, are you ready for mine on CoStar for
I'm
today?
so ready. So ready.
Ahem. You are not thinking of yourself lately. You let other people make decisions for you, and then when you either go along with them or react against them. This week, try to catch yourself before you automatically deferring to someone else. Make decisions, any decisions, even if they're wrong. It can be hard for you to love yourself when you can't control your feelings. There's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to get your hands dirty. It just doesn't necessarily serve the right purpose right now. Instead of refusal, try to rise the painful past from the dead. But this time, make it beautiful. Your main challenge right now is to put aside difficult decisions until your feelings are all sorted out. This isn't always possible for you to think before you speak. Sometimes the only way to figure out what you think is to express it.
Oh my god. You need an Emmy for that.
Thank
You
you.
need a daytime Emmy. Let it be known I was a newscaster in my elementary school.
I just like doing voices.
I literally I hold that one stupid fact very proud. I thought it was gonna be a newscaster. I really did.
You still could be.
I can't. Prompter speeds, man. I have a
Did
speech impediment.
did I send you that video that I literally could not stop watching of that like tattooed guy who like is
Yes.
a fucking news anchor?
Yes. Yes.
I couldn't stop watching it.
Yes, I love that. Also, fun, like really random thing. Today, when I was working up front, one of the pharmacy girls came up to do bottle receipts, and she has like a whole ass floral sleeve, and
Oh,
I
I
was like,
love it.
I was too, I don't know, starstruck at it to say anything. So I'm just staring at this poor girl, and I'm like, I want to say, wow, I really like your tattoos, and I couldn't say a word.
Just staring at her all doughy eyed.
Like, wow. Oh
Alright,
my god.
are you
All
ready
right,
to
guys.
wrap this up?
Yes. Okay. Well, this has been enlightening, terrifying, mortifying, and I feel like I need a shower in like the worst way possible. Like I need to scrub sins that I didn't know I had away. Um, but it was fun.
What's next
And
week?
oh, it's for you. It's anime smash or pass.
Ah, yes, yes. Why did I just breathe like that? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Okay, yes,
So
I
yeah,
will work on that.
it's anime smash or pass. Don't feel restricted to just anime.
We're just gonna do all around Smash or Pass fictional
Yeah.
characters.
I have a feeling it might reveal more about me than I want to. Why is this just like reveal all of Autumn's secrets?
Can I include females as well?
I don't care.
Fair enough.
I've never cared.
Fair enough.
Um, yeah, I'm I don't care. I have no shame.
Becky, let me smash.
Oh my god. Okay, okay. Okay. Back to reality.
Oh,
Oop,
there
there
goes
goes gravity.
gravity. Okay, we have to wrap this up. We're getting fucking loopy.
Oh my god, I still have to eat. I'm getting a headache. Okay,
Yeah, okay, go fucking eat.
next week, smash or
Smash or
pass.
pass.
Truths will be revealed. Anyways, okay. We love you guys. As always, I am Firefly, aka Autumn,
I am Moxie, aka Amy.
and this was the Nerdy Archives. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there, guys. It's a crazy ass world. Bye.